Good morning, John. So, I've been thinking a lot, and you know that's trouble. I've been thinking things like, if no cows can dance, then can some cows want to dance? And can a person ever really be free from their upbringing? And why is it so easy, and in some ways so rewarding, to play video games? And if the citizens of Albion want their children to be educated today, but that may mean that they will all die in a year's time, should I ignore their needs now in order to protect them in the future? And if I do that, then am I really being evil? And what do you think would happen if the Giraffe Love shirt were on sale at like Target or Hot Topic? Would a bunch of non-nerd fighters be wearing it? And what the heck am I gonna be for Halloween? And if Mr. Schuster was going to be Rocky and Rachel was going to be Janet, then how would the Touch and Touch Me number really have gone? Seems like a pretty gaping plot hole that Mr. Schuster was like, I'll be Rocky and you, 16-year-old girl, you can be Janet. And would I be a different person if I didn't ask so many questions? And what does it mean that social structures among young people are so often predicated upon trying really, really hard to appear to not be trying? And what is the world going to be like in 20 years? And more importantly, what are the vlogbrothers going to be like in 20 years? Worst case scenario, John, you are writing vampire novels, and I'm in Vegas every afternoon playing a lounge show at Caesar's Palace. 30 minutes off the strip singing to 5 people in the audience who have no idea who I am. A quark is a fundamental constituent of matter. Hey, thanks for coming out. Observed in 1968 through Deep Electric Scatter. Best case scenario looks a lot like this. We're making videos that are informational and educational and entertaintional. Let's shoot for that. Also, going back to some of my earlier questions, I just got Fable 3, which for those of you who don't know is an action-adventure role-playing video game thing. And just before I went and got Fable 3, I asked Nerdfighteria on Facebook and on Twitter. I said, I am seriously considering going to buy Fable 3. Should I do that? Despite the fact that I probably will then spend the next 3 weeks of my life untidy and unproductive and unloved and unwashed? And the overwhelming response was, yes, yes, Hank, of course, yes, do it. And I'm confused about that. I thought that you people wanted me to make entertaining videos and write funny songs and gesture wildly at the camera, and I can't do that if I'm trying to save the citizens of Albion from some oily black menace. So why? Not that if you didn't want me to, I wouldn't have bought it. Of course I would have. One thing is that being nerdy is important to my job, if you consider this my job. And nerds have to play video games. It's a law of nature. But I'm curious about the lure of video games and what makes them so spectacularly interesting and awesome. And we all know that video games are a simplification of real life. But I think that's what's so compelling about them, because real life is complicated. Video games give us goals, and you know when you've failed and when you've succeeded. In real life, that's pretty rare. Especially as you get older, everything you do is a combination of success and failure. There is no absolute success and failure. There is no moment at which you complete the mission and say, I am done. Thank you. Because the mission is never complete, because the mission is your life, and it only completes when you die. So when I'm playing video games, it is intensely comforting. But that doesn't mean that there's something really remarkable and awesome about the ambiguity of real life. It's just not as comfortable and soothing and relaxing. Also, this is the last day that you can pre-order the Giraffe Love shirt. It's officially the best-selling shirt in DFTBA Records history. And I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't proud that my design currently holds that title. Oh, just look at them, they're so adorable. All they want to do is love each other for a very short and terrifying amount of time before the dude runs off and shags a bunch of dudes. As for what I'm going to be for Halloween, I am sorry, I am not going to be Rocky. I am not going to be Dr. Frank. I'm not even going to be Phineas Gage, which I thought about trying to do for a long time, but gave up on. If there are any nerd fighters who are gonna be Phineas Gage, I want pictures. I am going as Dexter. Nerd fighters, in the comments, please let me know what you thought of Glee and what you were going to be for Halloween. And if you don't, I won't kill you, unless I suspect that you are a murderer and that you're going to kill more people in the future. John, I will see you on Wednesday.